Welcome to Need-Based Funding for Undergraduate Students, brought to you by McGill's Scholarships and Student Aid Office, a proud member of Student Services. Perhaps you're an undergraduate who received an entrance bursary in your first year of study, and you're looking for help with your shortfall next year. Or perhaps you were able to make ends meet until now, but have growing financial concerns. As a registered McGill student in a bachelor degree program, if you're unable to meet the costs of your studies and you've exhausted your other resources, such as savings, parental contributions, earnings from part-time jobs, and government aid, you may be eligible for our financial aid programs, which are based on demonstrated financial need. There are several types of need-based programs that you can apply for. Some of them are in-course financial aid, tuition fee deferrals, the work-study program, the mobility bursaries for exchange programs, the Enriched Educational Opportunities Bursary Program, and special funding for certain groups. Let's go over each of these in more detail. In-course financial aid is McGill's bursary and loan program. It provides monetary support in the form of non-repayable bursaries and/or interest-free loans to help current full-time degree students facing financial challenges. You can apply for in-course financial aid in Minerva under the Financial Aid and Awards menu. If necessary, you will be prompted to make a one-on-one appointment with one of our financial aid counselors. In these appointments, a counselor will discuss the best options available to you and ensure that you have considered your other potential funding sources. You can apply any day of the academic year while you're in full-time studies as need arises. Please note that international students are generally not eligible for in-course financial aid in their first 12 months of studies, as they have already proven financial capacity to acquire their study permit. Tuition fee deferrals. If eligible, this means that your tuition fee payment for the semester can be deferred until later in the semester without interest or penalty. This is useful for government aid recipients and international students, non-US, experiencing delays in transferring funds. It's important to note that the amount of tuition deferred and length of the extension vary according to the type of the deferral. Students can self-identify for a fee deferral on a separate application in the Minerva Financial Aid and Awards menu. Work-Study Program. This program offers students with financial need the opportunity to apply for on-campus jobs reserved exclusively for program participants. The work-study program not only assists with earning a part-time income, but it can also help you develop career-related skills and experience. Our office provides incentives in the form of hourly subsidies to on-campus employers and employers in affiliated organizations, such as museums, student associations, teaching hospitals, and research institutes, to prioritize the hiring of our approved work-study students. You can apply for work-study in a separate application on the Minerva Financial Aid and Awards menu. You can apply any time in the academic year as of early July. Mobility bursaries for exchange programs. We recognize that the additional costs of going on an exchange may be difficult to assume on your own. McGill encourages students to study abroad as part of your degree program by defraying part of the cost for eligible study abroad activities. Mobility bursaries for exchange is a separate application in the Minerva Financial Aid and Awards menu and has a specific deadline to apply on the basis of the term your exchange has been approved for. The Enriched Educational Opportunities Bursary Program. Out-of-classroom experiences are important. However, some students may face financial barriers that make it difficult to participate in opportunities, such as field semesters and courses, as well as unpaid internships and research opportunities. This program helps undergraduate students with the additional costs associated with these extra opportunities. Special funding for certain student groups. Many students are not aware of the numerous funding opportunities available to them in addition to McGill's core financial aid and awards. Some examples of special funding types are student athletes, Indigenous students, students with disabilities, children of war veterans, current or former youth in care, and fostering Muslim inclusion. All of our need-based programs require an application through Minerva. For most programs, such as in-course financial aid and work study, you can apply at any point in the academic year as need arises. For other programs, such as fee deferrals and bursaries for exchanges, there are specific applications and deadlines to be aware of. Depending on the type of aid requested, Minerva may prompt you to schedule an appointment with one of our financial aid counselors to ensure that we have a full understanding of your situation. The application for work study and for exchanges, for example, will be reviewed by our office without the need for an appointment. During your appointment, the financial aid counselor will review your finances, such as your monthly budget, resources and prior debt, as well as explore any other options and resources available to you, whether it be from our office or connecting you with relevant on-campus and community partners. When you receive bursaries and/or loans from our office, your financial aid counselor will decide on an appropriate disbursement schedule and whether the aid is directed to your fee account or bank account. These decisions are tailored to your specific circumstances. One-on-one advising is a key part of our financial aid program. It ensures that you have received tailored guidance. You can also schedule an appointment if you have complex government aid questions or would like support preparing your budget-term financial plan. We are here to help and support you throughout the course of your McGill journey. If you'd like to read further, check out these pages: Need-Based Financial Aid for Current Undergrads and Regulations and Responsibilities Around Scholarships and Student Aid. For more information, visit mcgill.ca/studentaid or email us at student.aid@mcgill.ca.